The X-Files was more than a show. It was a phenomenon that tapped into our deepest fears and made us question everything. At the heart of this cultural touchstone were Fox Mulder and Dana Scully. They were our guides into a world of conspiracies and unexplained phenomena. But they weren't alone. They had help. They had the Lone Gunmen. The Lone Gunmen were a trio of eccentric yet brilliant hackers and conspiracy theorists. They were dedicated to exposing the truth no matter the cost. Their motto? Trust no one. This ragtag group of outsiders became Mulder and Scully's most trusted allies. They provided technical expertise, invaluable information, and a much-needed dose of humor. The Lone Gunmen were an integral part of the X-Files universe. They represented the voice of the people. They were the everyday citizens who knew the government wasn't telling us everything. They were the embodiment of our own suspicions and paranoia. They made us believe that maybe, just maybe, we weren't so alone in our distrust of authority. Mulder's quest for the truth was often a solitary one. He was ostracized by the FBI. His peers ridiculed him. But Mulder found kindred spirits in the Lone Gunmen. They were drawn together by their shared belief in the unknown. The gunmen were Mulder's confidants. They provided him with vital information. They helped him navigate the murky waters of government conspiracies. They were his sounding board, his tech support, and his friends. Mulder, desperate for answers, sought out their expertise. The gunmen, initially skeptical of Mulder's claims, were quickly won over by his passion and dedication. The Lone Gunmen's hacking skills gave him access to classified government files. Their unwavering belief in him gave him the strength to continue his work, even when it seemed like the whole world was against him. John Fitzgerald Byers was the unofficial leader of the Lone Gunmen. A former government employee, Byers brought a sharp mind and a healthy dose of skepticism to the group. He was the voice of reason, always grounding his more eccentric colleagues. Byers was a man of contradictions. He was a staunch believer in the truth, yet he approached every situation with a healthy dose of doubt. He was a skilled investigator, a master of disguise, and a gifted strategist. Byers' past in the government haunted him. He carried the weight of his experiences with him, always wary of authority and the abuse of power. Despite his skepticism, Byers was a loyal friend and a fierce defender of the truth. He was always willing to put himself on the line for his beliefs and for his friends. Melvin Frohike was the wildcard of the Lone Gunmen. A brilliant, if somewhat eccentric hacker, Frohike brought a unique blend of technical expertise and unbridled enthusiasm to the group. He was the one who could always be counted on to find a way into any computer system, no matter how secure. Frohike was a man of many quirks. He was obsessed with government conspiracies, UFO sightings, and anything remotely paranormal. He was a self-proclaimed ladies' man, despite his often questionable hygiene and social skills. Despite his eccentricities, Frohike was an invaluable asset to the Lone Gunmen. His hacking skills were second to none, and he had a knack for finding information that no one else could. He brought a sense of fun and adventure to their work, reminding them that even in the face of danger, there was always room for a little laughter. His unwavering belief in the paranormal, no matter how outlandish, was infectious. Richard Ringo Langley was the youngest and arguably the most cynical of the Lone Gunmen. A computer genius with a penchant for conspiracy theories, Langley was the group's resident tech guru. He was the one who kept their systems running and their secrets safe. Langley was a man of few words, but his silence spoke volumes. He was a deep thinker, constantly analyzing information and searching for patterns. He was skeptical of everything and everyone, always questioning the official narrative and looking for the hidden truth. Langley's distrust of authority ran deep. He saw conspiracies everywhere, and he believed that the government was constantly lying to its citizens. Despite his cynicism, Langley was a loyal friend and a dedicated member of the Lone Gunmen. He was always willing to use his skills to help those in need, and he never backed down from a challenge. The Lone Gunmen weren't just background noise in the X-Files. They were vital players in numerous episodes, their unique skills often proving critical to the resolution of complex cases. Unusual Suspects, an episode from Season 5, stands out as a prime example of the Lone Gunmen's significance. This episode delves into the group's origin story, revealing how they first met and formed their unlikely alliance. Another memorable episode is Three of a Kind, from Season 6. This episode focuses on the Lone Gunmen as they find themselves embroiled in a dangerous conspiracy involving government assassins and a mind control plot. These are just a few examples of the many episodes where the Lone Gunmen played a pivotal role. They were an integral part of the X-Files universe, adding depth, humor, and a unique perspective to the show's exploration of the unknown. The Lone Gunmen's impact on the X-Files extended far beyond their memorable appearances in specific episodes. They were a constant presence in Mulder and Scully's lives, providing crucial support and insight throughout the series' overarching mythology. Their knowledge of government conspiracies, their technical expertise, and their unwavering belief in Mulder's quest for the truth proved invaluable time and again. One of the most significant ways the Lone Gunmen contributed to the series' mythology was by providing Mulder with access to classified information. Their hacking skills allowed them to penetrate even the most secure government databases, uncovering secrets that would have otherwise remained hidden. The Lone Gunmen also played a crucial role in protecting Mulder and Scully from the shadowy forces that sought to silence them. They were constantly on the lookout for threats, using their skills to monitor communications and anticipate dangers. Their early warnings on numerous occasions saved Mulder and Scully's lives, allowing them to continue their work exposing the truth. In essence, the Lone Gunmen were the unsung heroes of the X-Files. The Lone Gunmen weren't just fictional characters. They represented a very real and growing sentiment in society, a distrust of authority, and a thirst for the truth. They embodied the spirit of the burgeoning truth movement, a loose collection of individuals united by their belief in government conspiracies and their desire to uncover hidden agendas. The Lone Gunmen, with their unwavering dedication to exposing the truth, resonated with viewers who felt increasingly disillusioned with the government and the media. They provided a voice for those who felt like their concerns were being ignored, their questions unanswered. The show's exploration of government conspiracies and cover-ups tapped into a growing sense of paranoia and distrust. Through the Lone Gunmen, the X-Files gave a face and a voice to these anxieties. The Lone Gunmen weren't just tacked onto the X-Files. They were woven into the very fabric of the show. Their presence added a layer of warmth, humor, and humanity to a world often shrouded in darkness and paranoia. They were the light relief in a dark world, reminding us that even in the face of unimaginable horrors, there was still room for friendship, loyalty, and a good laugh. Mulder and Scully's relationship with the Lone Gunmen was complex and multifaceted. They were colleagues, confidants, and above all, friends. They relied on each other, supported each other, and celebrated their victories together. The Lone Gunmen were the family that Mulder and Scully chose. They were the ones who offered unconditional support, no matter how bizarre or dangerous the case. The Lone Gunmen weren't just memorable characters. They were fan favorites. Their enduring appeal lies in their unique blend of humor, intelligence, and unwavering dedication to the truth. They were the underdogs, the geeks, the guys who dared to challenge the system. We loved them for their quirks, their eccentricities, their unwavering belief in the unbelievable. They were a refreshing change of pace from the often serious tone of the X-Files. They brought levity to the darkness, reminding us that even in a world filled with monsters and conspiracies, there was still room for laughter. But their appeal ran deeper than just humor. We admired their courage, their willingness to stand up for what they believed in, no matter the cost. The Lone Gunmen's impact on television extended far beyond their time on The X-Files. They became cultural icons, their image instantly recognizable, their motto, "Trust no one," a catchphrase for a generation. They paved the way for a new breed of television characters, the tech-savvy, conspiracy-theorizing truth-seekers who challenged authority and fought for what they believed in. Their influence can be seen in countless shows that followed, from The West Wing to Mr. Robot, from Person of Interest to Stranger Things. These shows, each in their own way, explore themes of government conspiracies, technological advancements, and the struggle for truth and transparency in a world increasingly shrouded in secrecy. The Lone Gunmen's legacy is a testament to the power of well-written, relatable characters. They were more than just sidekicks or comic relief. They were fully realized individuals with their own unique voices, their own beliefs, and their own unwavering moral compass. They taught us that it's okay to be different, to question everything, to never stop fighting for what you believe in. They reminded us that even in a world filled with darkness and uncertainty, there is still hope.